Alright everybody, Matt here again, and as I said in my last video, the M4 burn test, I'm going to show you how this here works, my little Elite. The cup of hot water and the wide pot that I was using in that test, I am also using this one, so the water's still kind of hot, so it's not really a boil test. It's just showing you how it burns, how well it works, you know, all that fun stuff. So, pretty basic. So, you know, there you have the actual stove itself, all little holes. It's a double wall stove, as you can see. Got some JB Weld on the bottom. Really easy project. I made two of them, one for me and one from a friend. So here we go. Just fill her up. That's good. Alright, and we're going to fire it up and let it blossom out. Once it blossoms out, then we can stick our pot of water on there. Not that one, that's the Foster's pot that we were using. There we go, it's starting. Alright. We're ready to stick on our pot. That is a good burn. This, for this cup right here, this is the stove that I use in this cook kit. I have a cozy and everything. Maybe in another video I'll show you that cook kit, but this stove right here, this thing is the beast. You know, it's not really the Elite, it's the beast, because this thing will keep going and keep going and keep going. I mean, this thing's awesome. It's a very efficient stove. For being a homemade one, it's very efficient. Burns really hot, and it's really light. I mean, Tinny named that the Elite for a reason. This is really a great stove. Blossoms out real nice and fast, and it heats really well. And it doesn't need a pot stand. Pot stands, as you can remember from the last video, like this one, kind of frustrate me a little bit. They're kind of awkward to put in a cook kit because they kind of scratch it and they're kind of hard to fit in sometimes. So I kind of like stoves like this that don't need a pot stand. But other stoves, you know, it depends on your cook kit. Sometimes the pot stands will fit real well in your little container. Other times it's like, doesn't really want to. This tin cup one was one of those, didn't really want to go in. So I said, the Elite. That's the stove for me. It's got a nice blossom on it. It blossoms all around the pot. Comes up really good on it. It's a great stove. Just a really great stove. You can probably see the steam coming up from my pot now. Oh yeah, there's lots of little tiny bubbles in there. It's about to boil. So, yeah. Again, this little stove is extremely efficient, easy to use, burns real hot, boils real fast. People say you can use it on a beer can pot, but it doesn't really work out good for a beer can pot, I don't think. It's not my favorite to use with a beer can pot. I much rather prefer a wider pot for the Elite. That's just my preference, but it just seems easier to use. Oh, that's pretty hot, isn't it, Matt? Yeah, that was a smart move. Here we go. Good thing I have some gloves. Usually I have this handle wrapped with something, but I didn't today. that up on a pot stand. Yeah, just look at that thing burn. That's a pretty burn. That there is an amazing stove. It makes a pretty cool sound when you try to blow it out. Yeah. And that's that. Well, thank you for watching. I encourage you to build one or buy one from Tinny. They are great little stoves. They burn awesome. I just kind of overfilled that one a little bit, so it didn't really want to go out. I should have put less fuel in there, but man, that's a good stove. Really good. Burns a long time on just a little bit of fuel. So, hang loose all you hammockers. I'll see you next time on the next Sawgrass Brothers videos. Again, there's a little button about right here. It says subscribe. Please click it if you feel so inclined. Thank you for watching.